Welcome to my video tutorial. Today we will discuss how we generate electricity under chapter 6. First of all, let us discuss what is electricity. Electricity is the presence and flow of electric charge, and in other words, electricity is in the form of energy. In order to produce or in order to generate the electricity, we need certain sources, and we are going to discuss what are the sources of electricity and how they are being used to produce the electricity. Given below are sources of electricity: water, wind, sun, coal, fossils, and nuclear materials. And those sources are categorized into two types: renewable and non-renewable sources. Now let us discuss what is non-renewable sources and what are the examples of the non-renewable sources. Non-renewable sources is a source which we cannot use it again that once we used. It means we cannot reuse the source that we used for one. So non-renewable sources has to buy. Once the non-renewable sources is used to generate the electricity, we have to replace the sources with the new one. Here are some of the examples of non-renewable sources: petroleum, natural gas, uranium, or nuclear power. Those given examples are non-renewable sources. Once they are being used to generate electricity, we cannot use it again to generate electricity. Now, what is renewable sources? A renewable source is a resource which can be used repeatedly and replaced naturally. A renewable source we need not have to buy from anywhere. We can get freely from the nature, and it can be used repeatedly. Once they are being used, again it is replaced naturally. There is no ending point. These are some of the examples of renewable resources. Water. The places where we use water to produce electricity are called hydropower stations. And the next examples of renewable resources is sun. Solar panel is used to generate electricity in places where there is a lot of sunshine. The electrical power generated is also stored in batteries. And the third examples of renewable resources is wind. Windmills are used to generate electricity in the places where strong wind blows. The wind turns the fans, and the fans then turn the turbine, which generate electricity. And these are some of the examples of renewable resources which is present in nature. Now we will discuss how electricity is being generated. We need a lot of water to produce hydroelectricity, and we will discuss how electricity is being generated with the help of water. A dam is built across the river to store water. We call it reservoir to dam or reservoir. And the water from the dam or reservoir flows into a tunnel with great speed. This fast-flowing water turns large wheels called turbines. The turning of the turbine makes the machine called generator produce electricity, and from the generator, electricity is flowed to the transformer. From the transformer, electricity is supplied to us. So in order to produce or in order to generate the electricity with the help of water, we need, first most important thing is we need water. We have to build dam or reservoir to store the water and tunnel where the water flows to the turbine, and where the turbine gets turned and produce the electricity in the generator. And from the generator, electricity is flowed to transformer, and from the transformer, electricity is supplied to the various places. And this is how the electricity is being generated in hydropower stations. Welcome to my video tutorial. Today we will discuss how we generate electricity under chapter 6. First of all, let us discuss what is electricity. Electricity is the presence and flow of electric charge, and in other words, electricity is in the form of energy. We will watch a short video clips.
Coal is one of these natural resources we can use to produce energy. Coal is a shiny black rock. We burn coal to create energy. The burning of coal is very similar to the way you burn charcoal in a grill. You burn the charcoal, which produces heat. Coal is mined from deep underground. Oil is another natural resource that we use to produce energy. Oil is pumped up from wells deep underground. After the oil is pumped up from the wells, it is sent to a refinery. Oil refineries take the oil and turn it into things we can use, like gasoline for cars. Natural gas is another natural resource that we use to produce energy. Natural gas comes from deep underground. We pump it up and we burn it, much like coal, to produce energy. Natural gas heats your house. It also heats things like your stove. Oil, coal, and gas come from inside of our earth. We call them fossil fuels. When plants and animals die, they fall to the ground and decay. They end up in the soil. Over millions of years, rock and sediment build up on top of these decaying plants and animals. The tremendous pressure of all that rock pushing down on the dead plants and animals, as well as heat from the Earth's core, creates hot pressure that eventually turns the fossils into fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas. These fossil fuels, coal, gas, and oil, are called non-renewable resources. They are non-renewable because once they are gone, there is no way to get them back. What will we do once these resources are gone? Wouldn't it be better for our environment if we used up these resources? After all, there would be less pollution. But how would we get our energy? Is it really possible to use up all of the Earth's natural resources? Only time will tell. These sources of energy are cleaner and do not produce any pollution. They are safe for the environment. Until we use more of these clean resources, it is up to you to save energy the best way you can. Turn things off when you're not using them. Turn down heat when it is not being used. Turn off the air conditioner and open a window instead. If you do your part conserving energy, you will save our precious natural resources like oil, coal, and gas. If you take the time practicing good habits which lead to energy conservation, we will be able to power our Earth for a long